Oh, it's cold in my garage. All right, y'all. I'm gonna do a couple of sound checks to make sure people can hear me. All right, sound check. Oh, echo. All right, another sound check. Of course. One more sound check. One more sound check. Oh, sound good. Good, 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 good. What's going on, everybody? How's it going? Just G here. I need to make sure people know that I'm live, though. So, take a quick snap, skis. Yo, props. What's good, bro? Hello, hello. Welcome, 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 welcome to the stream. I need to mask my helmet off. It's looking all good though. It's looking all extra chromy, shiny. I did a clear coat on it last night, and it's just about dry, so I can actually tape it. Before I didn't want to do it too wet. That's why I had to delay the stream a little bit. Thank you, thank you. It lights up too. Oh snap! Mm. Hey, my videos are helpful. Thank you. I appreciate it. You got done with your video, your Venom helmet? Nice. Good shit. Or good stuff. Let me not. It looks like an Ultron helmet when I take off the front. Nice. You got done with your Venom helmet and came in. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. It means a lot. Thank you very much. I'm glad I'm able to help you. You made a video about it? Nice. Good stuff. Y'all go check out Prop's video. Go check it out. I am trying to show everyone that I'm live, right? But Trying to copy the link before I start doing everything. I'm about to tape this up though here in a second. I got all kinds of tape. I'm about to school y'all about masking tapes though. Y'all know about masking tapes. You need to get better tape. Yo, I'm gonna let you know right now. Frog tape is where it's at. If you're not getting frog tape, you messed up. You're already failing if you get any other tape than frog tape. This frog tape yellow for delicate surfaces is my shiznit. Yes. Frog tape yellow. Do not get blue. Don't get the painter's tape. Frog tape green. If you're not worried about your paint coming off, you can get green. I wouldn't recommend green. And then if we break it down, I have other tapes too for masking. So here's the yellow, and then I have a thicker masking tape for hobbies, and then a really thin one for doing my line detail work. So yeah, frog tape yellow to mask most majority of your stuff. Then I have this thicker masking tape, and then a little thin strip. So yeah, these are what you need. This you can go with green if you want to. You can see I barely use green. That's my emergency tape. But yes, yellow. I'll be right back. Okay. More. What's going on? How long have I been 3D printing for? I have been 3D printing for approximately since July, late July, so around July 27th, I started 3D printing. I've always been in the crafts and creating. That's where I get all this stuff from. So I didn't just like start like pop off, and then I have a camera and I have lights and stuff like that. And I started, no, I've always been into content creating since the pandemic. So I've been a streamer. So I learned editing from streaming video games and editing video game clips and stuff like that. And then I moved over to 3D printing not too long because I wanted to do a change. I want to change basically what what I was creating content for. I felt like I wasn't getting anywhere creating content for gaming. I felt like it was oversaturated and I just wasn't getting where I needed to be. So I made the switch over. Excuse me. I made the switch over to 3D printing content, and man, I am so glad I did. Trust me, it was the best decision I've made. What about you, props? How long have you been 3D printing? Right now, I'm just gonna mask off everything. I have bad luck with masking off stuff. So I'm gonna take my time and mask off everything right. I don't want any oversprays. A year and some months, nice. So I'm gonna be putting a chrome base paint on this helmet first before. Is that resin printed? No. The only thing that I resin printed this time, this go round, the only thing that I resin printed was the like the respirator pieces for this helmet, and I resin printed like these are the metal tubings that I'm going to be painting chrome. These were resin printed. The helmet was actually FDM printed, and I went through my process. I have a very stringent process of doing these helmets. So you can see the reason why it looks so smooth is because I went through a process of sanding first, and this is the Cosplay, which I highly recommend. So I went through a process of sanding it first with my orbital sander. Then I go through a process of doing a acetone and Bondo spot putty next after that, and then I do primer, not primer, yes, primer, and then I do a wet sand, and then I painted it, and then I just last night I put a coat, a clear coat of basically automotive clear coat. I take automotive clear coat to clear coat my helmets, and I have a professional spray gun, so and then I just do nice lines following the lines of the print. Can you see? You probably can't even see it that well. My autofocus is not autofocusing right now. And I'm just looking at a picture of what I need to mask off. I want to be accurate to masking everything off. Straight lines are great. Curve lines, I don't like so much. I also got it like pitch black in here. The only lights that are showing are the ones that are on right now, so it's kind of dark in here. So I gotta be like, oh, I can't see. How is the armor coming? Audio bit rate is lower than recommended. Whatever. The armor's coming along. I'm not stressing myself out with time with that one. So basically, I'm trying to get it done piece by piece. I don't want to make a video about it every time, but I just finished the biceps. I'm going to be working on the minigun next. All right. Took forever, but now I got one part done. One part done. Oops. What's the first color you're putting down? The first thing I'm going to start putting down is the chrome. Let me go. Let me show you guys. So I have two colors that I have to lay down first, which is a chrome, which this one's kind of empty. I have more. And then I have a blue. Probably see better at the bottom. I have a blue color that I'm going to be putting down too. Those are going to be the only colors I'm actually going to be laying down. So everything else is done. The white is already finished. Like I said, and I got the clear coat on it already. Well, my masking jobs are make or break. I always botch these parts. So I'm really about to take my time and mask this helmet off. See? Really good masking jobs. Just doing this, masking it off is just making me nervous already. I get really antsy, especially when I'm doing such a well, like the job I'm doing right now is so well done. It's just I don't want to botch it, so I have to make sure everything is taped off perfectly. Only thing that I want shown is what I want painted. You know what I'm saying? There you go. Good masking jobs. When it comes to painting, it won't take that long. Your job, it's like painting a house or painting a car. Your paint job is going to be determined by how well you prep. If you rush through your masking, if you rush your masking job and then you go to paint and then you get a run or a overspray, then what was the whole point of like even masking it off? You have to be able to take your time, mask it off correctly. It also shows a level of skill and craftsmanship. You know what I mean? Once the ability to have patience and take your time and mask it off properly, it just shows that level of craftsmanship. Now, I guess the better you get at it, probably the faster you'll be. I'm trying to do this as much as I can without using my razor blade too. I only have two printers. So I have a resin printer that is, I think, 180 by 200 build volume, very small. And then I have my Elegoo Neptune 3 Plus, which is 320 squared. All right, no, 320 by 320 by 400. Cubed, I mean, anyway, not squared. You have the Max? Nice. You ever thought about wanting to get the four? I thought about the four, and then I was like, overall, I heard so many issues with the four, and I'm kind of glad that I never upgraded or never wanted the chance to upgrade to the four. Hmm. It works for some people, but the majority I've heard are definitely problems with the four. So, oh my gosh, I can't get this right. Thank you, finally. There we go. Now I just need to do the top, this part of the forehead, and then the mask will be masked off properly. I think I want to use plastic though. I'm not gonna waste all that tape. Plastic wrap works good. Y'all act like y'all got plastic wrap money. Jeez. Y'all big ballers wasting plastic wrap? That is completely wrapped. Hey, we got her done. One of my lights went out. Huh. Whatever. Hey, thanks you props for coming through, bro. I appreciate it. Love me some Goliath. Props from Sweden. Hey, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm gonna just call you HSD. HSD. That sounds good. Welcome to the channel, HSD. I appreciate it. Thanks for the love. Ugh. This is the big boy right here. This is what I'm not looking forward to wrapping right now. Yo, what's good? Love the name change, by the way. I mean, I'm kind of partial to Quest for Nostalgia because that's how I remember you from. But you know what I'm saying. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Are you going to be using the airbrush? I will be using my airbrush. I'm actually going to be using two of them. The first one I'm going to be using is my Iwata Neo. This one is going to be more for the what's it called, the chrome, and then I will be using my other airbrush. Hold on. Then I'll be using my other airbrush. This is my Grex Triton. This does a lot more volume. A lot more volume. I got to push a lot more air through this too. So yes, I'll have multiple airbrushes that I. Yeah, better to do it early on. Exactly. You don't want to be up 50K, 100K, and then want to switch your name over. People gonna be like, who is this? Who is this? Well, thank you so much for being to the stream, man. Welcome, welcome. I remember you the one that helped me out with my I have to watch your videos for my Power Ranger helmet. Then I have to get those buckles right. Those buckles are hard. So thank you for that. You're much inspiration for that build. You're eyeing that beauty in the background. I want to do another one, but I don't know who I will want to do. Maybe Tommy's Green Ranger or the White Ranger one. I don't know. There's so many, but I'm gonna come up with another one. I want to do another Power Ranger one. You have to redo almost all yours. Why? Don't be making changes now, because then I'm gonna have to go back and make a change. That thing is based off of your elements. I do gotta fix my visor though. My visor is all messed up. It cracked. That was before I started using Pet G for the visors. That one was some like leftover spare plastic I had lying around, and then it split right down the middle when I was trying to fold it into the thing. I have Pet G, like I'm gonna be using Pet G for this visor. So for this visor right here, like I have thick, this thick. This is like I don't know, maybe like 0.2 millimeter thick Pet G plastic. Oh my goodness, this this is the stuff right here. Have I seen Yoshi's Black Power Rangers? No, I haven't. Just sold most. Oh, you sold them all. Okay, okay. So you got to make some that you don't want to sell then, because if you're selling all your product, man, not gonna lie, I sold two of my helmets too. I sold my Red Hood helmet. That one got me a lot of views, man. That Red Hood helmet, and I won't sell the next wave. And then I want to sell. Oh, I ended up selling my uh, Spider Punk helmet, but the War Machine ain't getting sold. I gotta see y'all at the cons when I get my War Machine suit done. Cause I don't see a lot of War Machines. So I wanna be up there with y'all with the Iron Man suits. I wanna have my War Machine suit. I wanna be up there with y'all. I'm never gonna get done with this, man. I keep talking. Y'all got me distracted. This is all I got done so far. All that talking. Oh shoot. Um, I am based out of Augusta, Georgia. It's about 2 hours from Atlanta. So I plan on debuting that bad boy at Dragon Con in Atlanta this year. That's always, I think, in September. So by September, my suit should be done, ready to go. All my little changes be made. I want to go to more cons. I probably want to go to one before, just so I can get the lay of the land, see how cons actually work. Because I've really never been to one. I've never been to a Comic Con or a comic convention or anything. So I don't even know how it works. I kind of like just jumped in the ring. Yeah, do it. Hopefully by then I'll have a big enough following where like people will actually want to meet me and stuff. But You got to go to these cons to get your name out there. You know what I mean? You can't just go out there all willy nilly like. So this will kind of be my real introduction to the community. I mean, I'm out there in the community, kind of. People be like, "Oh, I know who you're talking about," but they don't really know me. So I'm gonna just keep grinding it out until people know me. What do I have wired up in the helmet? I have multiple lights. So you can't see them now because they're covered, but these little holes right here light up, as well as there's one here too, and then the whole front part lights up too. So it looks kind of like that. So this lights up, and then I have multiple holes over here that light up as well. Yo, Nick, what's happening? Welcome to the stream. You used to live in Hepzibah? Nice. Well, the only time I've been around Hepzibah was when I was in the military, and then I was right outside Hepzibah, outside Gate 5, I think it is. But got the back going. Hey, 45 minutes, and that's all I got done. Well, I mean, I did the front part. Did the front part so far. That's all ready to go. Dylan, did you go to this last con that everybody was at? Man, that's crazy. I gotta go, bro. And it was in Orlando. That's not even that far from me. I could have drove that. I could have drove, stayed the night, and then been back the next day. Do you have an idea where the next con's gonna be at? I wanna. Is it gonna be on the East Coast? Not like New York or nothing crazy like that. I can't go to no New York con. Not yet anyway. I'm sorry, y'all. This is mad tedious. I'm trying to like 2 weeks in DC. 2 weeks, so I can. I definitely can't plan no 2 weeks, so. But I'll live through y'all. I will live vicariously through y'all. Looking at all y'all awesome pictures. You, Frank. I be I be looking at these pictures and I be getting some serious FOMO, bro. Like y'all need a war machine? I know a war machine. Be running out there with just a helmet. Maybe one day I'll do a full Goliath suit too. If they make one, because you know my butt can't 3D model. I swear I'm gonna get to some painting real soon. We definitely need a war machine. Have you seen a lot of war machines? Because I look at all these pictures and all these videos of all of these cons, and I don't see a lot of war machines. Like, there's a lot of Iron Man, but there ain't a lot of war machines, man. Y'all need a war machine. I'm gonna get the whole military suit too. I'm gonna get an Air Force suit or not suit. What's that? A uniform, a camo. All right, how's that look, y'all? This is mad tedious. Let me look at my reference picture. Good news is the whole front, the whole front is gonna be blue. The whole front's gonna be blue except for so it wraps around here white, and I think it goes around here white also. And then everything else at the bottom, all of this is gonna be white. So I can't see. It's hard to tell with the mask off where I need to go. I think it follows the line into the earpiece. Yeah, so all of this is white. So it just keeps going straight across. Blue, blue, blue. Got it. All right. I figured it out. I got it, y'all. I got to figure it out. Who else in chat has done an Ant-Man helmet? Uh, who's done an Iron Man helmet? This is my second Marvel helmet, I think. 'Cause I've done Spider-Man, but that's not really a Marvel. You know what I mean? Like I'm talking about like the MCU. So this is like considered an MCU. War Machine, that's an MCU. How many of y'all done multiple MCU helmets? I'm trying to see something. Marvel Legends Ant-Man. What do you say? I got the Marvel Legends one on Facebook for $20. Really? Like the STL file? Marvel Legends Ant-Man? I'm trying to see what that looks like. Then I gotta tape off the whole bottom half. I'm gonna use a thicker tape for the bottom. Oh, that is pretty dope. That is dope. Oh, okay, okay. That is pretty dope. That's why I wanted to put lights in this one, man. I really wanted to go all out for this helmet. Oh, I mean, I hope it does good. I really gotta nail it in the editing when I make the video for this. All right, I gotta whip out the. Well, everybody else spends so much time with their prep. I feel like I'm taking mad time with my prep. Yeah, I know you do. It's important though. I was saying this earlier before you joined the chat. I was saying that like it's in the details. So the more time you spend actually doing your prep work, one, it looks better in the long run, and two, you're not spending all this time painting and priming and sanding and stuff just for you to have an overspray because you didn't want to take the extra steps to mask off or finish your product. So I was really trying to emphasize that earlier so people can understand like hey like you spend a lot of time prepping your stuff not just to like rush through the end and then because you want to get finished with it. Oh, saying all the way back down. Oh, don't say that. Oh God. Don't you put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby. I'm trying to take the. I'm trying to take all the boring stuff and just like make content with it. The stuff that nobody wants to see in your videos. Do a live stream and make people watch you do it. Some people like to see the behind the scenes stuff though, so I know some people get a kick out, or they want to just come in and say what's up. They're like, "Oh man, I watched them do this live. It was so amazing." I don't know if people would say that, but you know, I would like to think that people think that I'm amazing. You're amazing, just the way you are. Looks like I'm making like a spaceship, not a spaceship, like a helmet. Yeah, you send me a message about brainstorming content stuff. You send it to me on my Instagram, so I know where to look. All right. Now I have to just mask off a few more areas. I need to mask off a few more areas. All right, bet. I'm gonna check that out. Probably not during the stream, but I'll check it out right after stream. This part is so ghetto. Getting a little Walmart bags. Not gonna lie, it might be faster to just do it this way. Fuck the bag. I'm gonna just go like this. I feel like I'm gonna waste tape though, but I did something on my last helmet and I got a shit ton of overspray. So I'm making sure this thing is covered. I don't want a leaky bag or something like that. Make sure that thing is covered. Ooh. Bag or brown paper definitely saves tape. Less chance of peeling of the bottom layer. I know. The plastic bag though sucks. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't like it, and I don't have any brown paper bag. But I will remember that though for next time, so I can try. I'm just gonna waste this tape. I got enough. It sucks to waste tape though, but If this saves me from having a effed up print. You said get a giant roll of brown packing paper. It's on a roll. Okay, I can get it from like what's that stuff called? You know what? You're a genius. You're a freaking genius. I just want you to know how much of a genius you are. This stuff, right? Yeah. Yeah. I'll do the other side. See how easy and much easier it is. Freaking genius over here. This side's covered. That's cool. It looks like a little sun. Like I did a purposely did a gradient. It looks like a gradient. That's pretty cool. Huh. Oh God, excuse me. Coughing all in you guys' ear. All right. Now I have to figure out what's the best way to. Should I just cut it? Cut it to match the shape? I'm gonna do a rough cut to match the shape. Okay. Perfect. All right. Let's lay one more layer of this thick stuff. Give me more surface to work with. Did you guys see that Avatar dropped? I tried to watch a little bit of the episode earlier. I didn't. I'm still like on the first 5 minutes of the first episode, but I'm about to watch it tonight. It looked pretty good so far. I really like the graphics. People are like, "Oh, the graphics are gonna suck," but I was quite happy with the graphics when I saw them. Yo, Yeet with five S's. So what's happening? How you doing? Welcome to the stream, buddy. I'm just taping off this helmet. That way, I'm masking it off. Over here, brown paper bagging it. Oh, he said he was let down. Maybe he would just had way too many high expectations. Maybe he liked it a little too much. What does he know anyway? Just start super fanboying it. He doesn't know anything. You said the hardest to please. Yeah, they like. Well, I mean, they're reviewers for a reason. You know what I mean? Oops. I feel like I wasted more tape, but I got it on there. This is a lot more blue and chrome than I thought. It's gonna be dope. I'm happy. I'm happy with this tape job. I got a lot of chrome and I got a lot of blue, so I'm almost done with taping, guys. Only an hour and 20 minutes. Hey, only an hour and 20 minutes to do that. Almost done though. I got just these little guys to do. Got to tape up these little guys. That shouldn't take that long. Oh, excuse me. I missed all of that. Like I didn't make one. I had like four things in my hand when I threw it, and I missed all of it. Terrible. That's why I'm not in the WNBA. I mean the NBA, not W. Okay, so I got these pieces of chrome to chrome That's going to be super easy, barely an inconvenience. Then I have this, which is masked off. That's masked off. And I just got to mask off these. All right, bet. You would ruin it. I'm being real extra, but just in case. I really don't need this anymore, huh? To be honest, somebody tell me something new. I'm not even keeping track of how many people are viewing concurrent too. See, that's why I didn't even want to look. Shouldn't even have looked. I'm for myself. Everybody probably just want to see the airbrushing anyway. You can't do it in your garage or you gotta do that outside. That sucks that you gotta do it outside though. That's unfortunate. All right. I'm pretty sure I'm done masking. I'm gonna go over it. I'm gonna double check. Oh, nope. You know what? I got one more thing to mask off. Dang. There's a little part right here that I have to paint orange. So I have to mask that off. That sucked. I was almost done, y'all. Airbrush booth, sandable filler, primer filler. Negative 31? What? Where are you living? The Arctic? Lord have mercy, that's cold. Finished sweetest border. It's low 20s. Jeez. All right. So I am all masked up. Everything is masked up. I'm excited because now I get to finally do some airbrushing. I have a 30 something gallon tank, so it shouldn't turn on. I'm not doing that much painting. But I will be using this blue, which I have another one too if I run out. And I have some chrome. I got to finish up this chrome. My two guns I'm going to be using is my Iwata Neo and my Grex Triton. So I'm excited. Let's do this. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put my desk forwards. I'm gonna leave the camera where it's at, and then I'm going to put my paint booth thingy. So, oh, I hope I don't break nothing. Oh, okay. Whew. I don't want to clear out my spot first, huh? Probably should have cleared this out. It's gonna be hard, y'all. Not gonna even lie. I got cables and wires everywhere. Okay, I'm setting everything up, y'all. Just bear with me. Woo! Let's go. We in there, baby. We in there. Okay. Too bad my guns are over here. Now I have another air compressor down there, and I'm debating on if I should use it. I think I should. Because what it's going to do is allow me to regulate my temperatures just a little bit more. So I got to have multiple air compressors and multiple hoses. This one's a little bit more annoying though. All right. Multiple air compressors. Yay. Yeah, the triggers are a must for me. I have other I have other ones that are less like the finger ones that you gotta be like, but I cannot, not for long periods of time. Let me see something. I don't like that the speed of this one. There's too many wires. I have to use my long hose. I have the one I normally use for airbrushing on my big one has its own separate regulator. The same old booger picker. Okay, so wait. So I have to connect this one to my longer hose so I can reach over here, but it doesn't have its own regulator, so I don't know how much air I'm pushing out of it. So I'm gonna have to just play with it by feel. This one has a regulator on it because I gotta. This one has to be right. I'm putting the chrome in this one, and I don't want to add too much pressure. Pressure. Oh, honey, honey. All right. Let me grab a few more things, and I'm ready to start airbrushing. I'm gonna practice on these though first before I ruin everything else. All right. Airbrush. I need clean. All right, I'm actually ready now. For real this time. For real, for real. All right, here we go. Ba-da-da-da-da. Let me double check something real quick. Oh, I just got real nervous right now. Airbrushing, yay! My needle's not moving. Sometimes your needle will get stuck. So you just unscrew it. You gotta back it out real quick. Yeah, it's stuck. So you just back it out, push it back, screw it back in place. Trying not to do this while spilling everything everywhere. All right. You want to start off with light coats when you're chroming, and then you just build them on layers, layer by layer. Hence why I want to use this gun because it's a lighter pressure. You're not in a rush. And then once you start seeing it actually go, you can put them on a little thicker. Not no chrome props. Yeah, chrome is one of the hardest things to work with. Now I'm gonna just go ahead and start hitting with a little bit thicker coats. I don't know if you can start seeing it. Can we see the difference? There we go. I just wasted a shite ton of chrome though doing this. I'll do this one next. One thing that gets me is my patience. I don't have a lot of it. It's a little harder to get that chrome effect too on white. Well, yeah, you can start seeing it looking chrome. Oh, look, that's looking real chrome now. Oh, that looks really good. Super happy with that one. I can go back to this one now. Looks good. Let's move those to the side. Let's start chroming some other stuff. Let's do a mask. Ugh, I'm worried now. This is A stand by Ammo. It's a little bit cheaper than that typical stuff, and it works pretty much just the same. I forgot the other brand name, but it works. I wish I had the good stuff by looking pretty chrome. That's pretty cool. Oh, got it almost full. And that is chrome, ladies and gentlemen. Close up shot. Yeah. And then I'm gonna put a blue on this, so it'll give this nice blue chrome effect. But you can actually see my camera and my lights in it. I feel like I need to do over here a little bit more. All right, we got a lot more parts to be chromed. I'm gonna get a tack cloth and I'm going to try to get all the fingerprints off. I think that's hurting a lot of my stuff. Okay. So right here, I got some tack cloth, and this is going to help get some of those fingerprints off of the paint because I was touching all over this thing before I taped it up. So when I'm putting that chrome on, it's not sticking like it should to on that chrome. So what I'm gonna do is just wipe this off with a little bit of this tack cloth. This is like I said, this is what they use on like automotive, just to get all that residual stuff off of it before they paint. I don't need all the fingerprints and stuff anymore. I should have did this to the other parts too, but I honestly I forgot. Now you're gonna see a way better job at sticking to this. I'm gonna just start on the front half first. Shaking a little bit too much. Okay. Yo, King, how many coats of chrome do you put on it to get a good coverage? And can it be clear coated or does it? It can be clear coated. I wouldn't recommend it. I clear coat it before I even put this on here. So I already have my clear coat on there. And I wouldn't say coats because what you're going to do is you're going to start off slow and then you're going to build up layers. So if you go by that being a coat, then you're going to do about 10. But they're all going to be incongruent with each other. Again, I'm not going to clear coat after this. One, because I risk it getting foggy. I'm pretty sure this stuff you can clear coat, but I'm not going to. Like I said, I already put my clear coat on before I even put this stuff on. So I will wait for this to dry real good, and then I will be good to go. Now that I have a good full coverage on there, I can start hitting it with a heavier and heavier coat. So that's what I'm going to be doing now. I'm going to be hitting it with a heavier and heavier coat. I'm not paying that much attention to over here. I am hitting it, but I'm going to be putting a respirator right there, so I don't have to worry about. So now you'll start seeing me add heavier and heavier coats. I'm not gonna fill it up as much. I get like real jittery when it's filled up too much. I'm going through some chrome on this one. I'm about a bottle, no, about half a bottle in now. All right, this is probably gonna be my last run of doing this, and then I'm gonna work my way down the sides. Yeah, I would just recommend clear coating it. Oh, that looks really good. Look at that. Yeah, I would just recommend I would recommend just clear coating it before and then leaving it on there and letting it dry real good. Once you let it dry real good, you're not gonna have a problem with it messing up. I feel like I'm rushing it. This is on a white base also. This is chrome on a white base. I tried the colors that I'm gonna be doing on a I did it on a black base and I didn't like the way they looked. So I'm trying this one on a white base and then I'm gonna put some blue. It's a candy blue lacquer I'm gonna be applying on top of this chrome. It's gonna make it look more of a metallic blue. It's gonna be a really cool effect. Once I do these light coats on it first, then I can come back and hit it with a little bit more heavier coats. And that's gonna give it that shine. That chrome shine. That look I can see myself through that thing. Woo. Thank you. I appreciate it, Kate. Thank you. Yeah, I feel like I'm shaking. I think it's because I'm in front of a camera, man, to be honest. I'm already pretty shaky, but I get real bad once I get in front of like once I start adding it in there. I have some parts that I'm going to do chrome that are going to stay chrome. So after I finish doing these two layers, then I'm going to be done, and then I'm going to add the real chrome parts. That looks pretty good to me. Looks pretty chromy. If I do say so myself. I want to take a picture of it. That is chrome, bro. That is chrome, bro. All right, where's my phone? Let's take a picture. Take a picture. Look at himself. Oh, okay. It's like looking into a mirror. I appreciate it, bro. Thank you so much. We're gonna put these ones to the side so I can get out my pieces that are actually gonna be chrome. I'll let those dry up a little bit. So here are some pieces that are actually gonna be chrome. They're blacked out right now. Look, don't look at my butt. Want to knock out these first, not gonna lie. These ones scare me. Huh. Okay, here we go. Come here. Let me come over. It's gonna look like a lowrider paint job. So these are gonna be chrome. These are gonna stay chrome. All right. Well, here's the chrome for this piece. Trying to get a nice angle so you can see the chrome. And this is where it was before. It was black. So you can see the difference. Is the chrome durable or kind of easy to scrape off? From my experience using this chrome, it's pretty durable. I haven't had any issues scraping it off, but I also don't like really mess with my props too much. The only thing that I've done really chrome is my Mandalorian helmet, and I didn't paint that chrome. I used the what is that stuff called? The powder, the graphite powder. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. It looks like that black chrome, like that dark black chrome. Both look good in their own respective ways, but I really like it on the white. All right, I'm about done with this one. These are looking real good. Can you see it? But at any time you can stop it and get that black chrome. I really like the black chrome focus. But it looks really good if you get that black chrome too. You just do light coats. Just keep going really light until it starts to pop off like as a regular chrome, and it's gonna look really good. Once it starts actually looking like a regular chrome, that's when you can start coming at it real heavy. You can already start to see it starting to come out like a real chrome. That looks good. I can see myself in it. Now I'm shaking. That looks really good. All right, last piece to chrome out. Yeah, this is a big piece. I want to get a mirror finishy. Might have messed it up doing that. Is there any trick to getting a better surface finish on a print before primer and paint? I get good prints, and then some of that looks like spaghetti. So, how's your sanding process? The more detail, like the more detail in sanding you are, the better your outcome of your prints are gonna look. Like for example, this is printed, but this is resin printed, so there's not many imperfections on it. I think that's good enough for that. That chromed. So all my chrome pieces are done, and they just have to dry. I'm excited about that. Okay, Shire. You didn't get the noti? Oh no. What's going on, man? You didn't miss too much. I got a lot of the chrome pieces done, bro. And now I'm about to start working on. Actually, let me do these pieces first. I'm gonna start getting these blue now. See that chrome? Now I gotta get them blue. So I gotta switch over guns to this bad boy over here. I'm gonna run some. I'm gonna run some. This is nothing but alcohol. I'm gonna run some of this through it. This is coming out strong. I need to turn this down a little bit. All right. It needs to be strong enough to push this stuff out. This stuff gets sticky. On larger prints, I use a small electric sander with 300 grits on the first pass and then 1,000 on the second pass. Oh my goodness. So you're not really 300 on the first pass, bro. You're not knocking no layer lines off. You're just buffing them in. To knock those layer lines out, man, you got to go with like a 60 or an 80 on your first pass. And then on your second, I normally do a 120. That's how I knock down those layer lines. And then I start going off. I think the highest grit I used on this helmet, like legit, on this helmet, and you see the surface on it. You see the surface. The highest grit sandpaper I used was 400, and that was on the wet sand after I primed it. You don't want to buff your layer lines. You want to knock them off. You want to go really really low on those first set of layer lines. I'm here for the paint you airbrushing. Do you like airbrush or paint gun better? It just depends. So this is a mini gun. So this is a mix between an airbrush and a paint gun. This is an airbrush, but it just has a trigger. So both of these are technically air. Well, this is definitely an airbrush. This is a mini gun because I can put a big old nozzle on here and get a big old fatten pattern. And then I have. I'll go get it real quick. One gun's broken down, so I can't really show you that one, but I can show you my other gun. And this is my paint gun. This is a cheapo Harbor Freight one. I have another one that's kind of cheap, but it's better than this one. This is a paint gun. I don't really use this unless I'm priming, clear coating, and that's about it. I don't really shoot paint out of this. Anything that I need to shoot paint out of, I can use the green one. So I like them all. To answer your question, I like them all. It just all depends on what I'm using for, what the application is. All right, this is gonna make me nervous. I'm nervous. I might have to whip out the respirator for this. I'm gonna whip out the respirator because this is ridiculous. Lord have mercy. Woo. All right, quick break. Whew. So I have to turn off my air compressor. But I think it looks pretty good. What do you guys think? It's looking real good. It still has that metallic look to it. It's reflective and chromy. Blue. I'm about to do it another coat. It's gonna be even bluer once I hit it with that second coat. But I think it looks pretty good. Huh. It is gross in here. I'm about to put my respirator back on. Huh. Jeez. Hmm. Whew. All right. Well, that's gonna be it for that. Hmm. It looks good. What y'all think? I think it came out really good. That's gonna be bad to the E's ass. All the different lights in it, bro, bro. And it has that. It looks metallic and chrome, huh? I can see myself in the reflection, so it definitely did its job. My only beef is I didn't get it blue enough. I think it looks kind of chromish, like a green, blue chrome. I think it looks good though. I don't know, I'm scared to peel back the tape. That's my only scary thing. Work my butt off trying to mask this thing off. Let's take some pictures. I feel like I just made a motorcycle helmet. Oh no! Oh god, bro! I got some skin on there. I'm so careless, and I don't even have nothing to touch it up with. I'm gonna fix it. I gotta fix it. I'm an idiot. I'm such an idiot. I messed that up. Like the nincompoop I am. I appreciate you for coming through and staying for so long. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Everybody else, thank y'all for coming through. I appreciate y'all. I'm about to get out of here. Everybody have a great rest of your night. God bless y'all. Peace out.